Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is February 6, 2025, and we are looking at Proverbs chapter 6. Proverbs chapter 6, starting in verse 16. The Lord hates 6 things. In fact, 7 are detestable to him: arrogant eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that plots wicked schemes, feet eager to run to evil, a lying witness who gives false testimony, and one who stirs up trouble among brothers. All 7 of these things are detestable to God. At the same level, there is not one that's greater than the other in God's eyes. Matter of fact, he hates them and they're detestable. That adds a measure of unlike, right? Just looking at yourself, being selfish, arrogant eyes, a lying tongue, just speaking an untruth, hands that shed innocent blood, even murder, a heart that plots wicked schemes, just planning something bad, feet eager to run to evil, a lying witness who gives false testimony. Now, he's already talked about a lying tongue, and now he's talking about a tongue that's used to harm someone else. Not just speaking a lie, but purposely speaking a lie to injure someone. And then he says this: one who stirs up trouble among brothers. You know, I'm frustrated with what's happening in the world around us. I don't like all the bickering, all the back and forth, all the I'm going to get you with a jab here and a jab there, and it's all verbal, and, you know, he said, she said, they said, this isn't right. Let's argue about everything. First of all, it's very unproductive. But as I look at this list, it's also one of the things on the list that God hates. We are a country that wants to claim that we are a Christian country, even though the reality is we may have started that way, but we haven't been for a long time, and we can't hold people to those standards when that's not the standards of the world they live in. So that's the first thing. We hold ourselves to a standard. We don't hold others to it. But if we're out there and we're provoking an argument by taking one side or another and magnifying it so that it stirs the pot, we are actually in this list that God hates, that are detestable to him. Yep, I've found myself in that place. I have strong opinions about a lot of things. And my poor wife, she gets to hear them all. Because I do my very best to not share them outside of my home with my wife. And I shouldn't even be sharing them with her. In reality, she should be finding that comfort from the Lord about what is right. So the Lord's revealing to me right now that I'm stirring up trouble among a brother by doing what I'm doing with my wife. I'm not being loving in that circumstance. Being a Christian is hard. Living to the standards of God is hard, but it is so worth it. Because in that statement, as I actually live, love, if I live out John 13:34, a new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know you're my disciples. If I'm posting things on Facebook, on Twitter, X, whatever it's called now, or any of the social medias out there, I purposely try to avoid most of them. But you're posting things that are one-sided or provocative, you're in line with the things that God hates, that he finds detestable. You're part of the problem. We can be in this world. We can interact with it. We can hold firm to our values without forcing our values on others. Yes, I know that what is happening has an impact on everyone around us, including me, in positive ways and negative ways. And you may agree or disagree with those things. And when it comes into your home or your church or your school or your community, you need to stand for your values at that point. But provoking the argument before it comes to you, that's not right. The Lord hates 6 things. In fact, 7 are detestable to him. Arrogant eyes, selfish eyes, seeing yourself first. A lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that plots a wicked scheme, feet eager to run to evil, a lying witness who gives false testimony, and anyone who stirs up trouble among a brother. I've got work to do. My wife replied, she forgives me. I appreciate that, honey. I do. But I still got work to do. But I'm guessing so do all of us. Solomon gave us this list for a reason. And it's helpful to remind us to continue to put God first. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.